My soul needed a savage friend, a weird daredevil, but do you mend? My life became a dead end. Big C got me on the wrong track. Fought the cancer in a cul-de-sac. Lean says bite back. On life's jacked racetrack we react. Lacking the cool, but we lean and we loo.
안녕하세요. 저는 루입니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 리안입니다.
Okay. Today, sorry, something popped up on my first screen. I had to minimize it. Today we are going to doing IU again. IU. So from what I'm guessing from the obvious from this MV, because I've just seen the title of it, is that it's something to do with her turning 23. Maybe I think she does this when she turns different ages. She has a song related to that, maybe, and it probably relates to other girls and guys her age. Like she's probably relating to that time in her life. I'm guessing. I have not seen this, so I might be wrong.
Because the first scene is a birthday cake.
Oh, there we. I didn't even see that on the screen.
What did you think that was?
I couldn't see because I've got my glasses on. Now that I maximized it, now I can see it's a birthday cake. So yeah, it's obviously to do with her turning 23. So her turning 30.
Also down on the bottom corner where it says 2015, 10, 22.
There we go. Okay. Oh, it's funny.
Okay, you're ready.
I'm ready. Yeah, it's a birthday.
Oh! Well, I know how that feels, Hen. I'll be with you.
I'm 23, 난 수수께끼 끝은 목에 안 맞춰봐요. 응? I'm 23, 틀리지 말기 because 난 없이 예민해요. 맞춰봐.
Before this even starts, I'm getting the feeling this is going to be about when you're in your early 20s trying to figure out who you are. You've come into adulthood, you've got all these expectations, now you're an adult, but you really don't have a clue how to be an adult and you don't know what you are beyond a teenager. And it is the most confusing and stressful, especially for girls, I think, because I feel like there's all this pressure on women that once you get past a certain age, you should be like, oh, get a boyfriend, get a house, get married, have kids. There's expected things for women, especially in Korea at the age of 21, because I know they have that whole thing where you have to be by a certain age, have these things, or you're like a spinster.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm getting the feeling that's what this is going to be about. It's like not knowing who you are and suddenly coming to realization that everyone's expecting you to.
Yeah, it's an identity crisis song, which I love. I love those kind of songs because that's been my whole life. She's so funny. She kills me.
It does. Right, you ready?
Ready.
한 번씩 숨을 수 좀 아가씨 때가 나네 나쁜 척해도 적당히 믿어줘 얄미운 속눈썹 아직 한참 멀었다 yeah 널 잘한 척해도 대충 속아줘 난 그래 확실히 지금이 좋아요 다 알겠어요 난 사랑이 하고 싶어 맞춰봐
I swear this is my anthem when I was in my 20s. This could have been my theme tune. This whole thing was just my story.
I love her. I love the way
especially being on the spectrum. 20, you're behind in maturity, so they reckon about 5 or 6 years. So at the age of 18, I had the maturity of a 13-year-old. So at the age of 23, I was more like a 17, 18-year-old. I totally did not fit in with all my friends, and I was just like, this is kind of sucks. I don't want to do all that stuff. I just want to go to work and make money and have my own little house and just do my own thing. Leave me be.
Yeah. Exactly. And I also feel like she mentions there, oh, should I get married or have a boyfriend? No, I want to just be earning money. And I was like that in the sense that I was dating a guy who was very traditional with a traditional mom, and they were pressurizing me to get married. And I was like, actually, first I want to travel the world. Thank you. And so that was the reason we broke up, is because I was like, no, thanks.
I was I want to be a pop star. I want to be in a band. Excuse me, no, I want to open my own TV show. Like, that was me in my 20s. Like, what are you talking about?
Oh.
What? No.
Exactly. I love it. Really.
Check it out. 겁나는 게 없어요. 엉망으로 굴러도 사람들은 내게 매일 친절해. 인사하는 저 여자 목종이를 보고도 아직 웃고 있을까 늘
She's
I like
talking about
them-
being an idol there, isn't she? That even if she's with people, people still smile at her.
Exactly. And she's like, which one? Pick which one. She's like, what personality do you want to see? My celebrity personality or my like other personality? Like,
Yeah.
you know, like I like the Mad Hatter Tea Party theme as well. It's really cool.
Same.
So
It kind of is the whole, you feel like you're going to the Mad Hatter's tea party where all the expectations upon you and how you have to act and pretend to be and the fakeness of it.
exactly.
I totally get this song.
Yeah, I love it. She's such a
I like
poet.
it. She is. Okay.
난 영원히 아이로 남고 싶어요.
My pause. There must be a Korean mistranslation there.
Oh, that's the funniest.
I think there was a problem with the translation. Yeah, there has to be. There has to be.
Yeah, well, it maybe means a
blushing
different
even.
thing in Korea. Maybe it means like a youthful, like
Yeah. Classy, maybe. I don't
maybe
know.
it's like virile or energetic rather than moist.
Okay, for Koreans watching, that word moist, it's just right there at the bottom.
Means a whole heck of a lot of different things where we're from.
Yeah. And it's kind of sometimes icky, especially if it's used in romance books.
Yeah.
Moist.
You know, it's one of those English words that they have done studies on because of how many people hate that word and are disgusted by it, even when it's used in relation to food. Because it always conjures up the same imagery, even when it's not related to that.
Exactly.
That's hilarious. That's freaking hilarious. Louise, I want to grow up to be a moist woman.
I'll make you a t-shirt. How does that sound, Lee?
I want to be a no, don't do that. All the creeps will be at me. I'll make you a moist woman.
Oh, it's funny. Okay. I love Korean English.
swiftly by.
We're swiftly by that sentence. Okay.
정했어요. 난 죽은 듯이 살래요. 어느 저기가 얼굴만 보면 몰라 속만 바다는 느껴져 일 아주 간단하거든 사실은 나도 몰라 애초에 나는 딱한 줄에 거짓 날 벗은 적이 없거든
I like that she keeps hitting on having to pretend to be something she's not. They want her to be sexy and like stuff, or sometimes they want her to be cutesy and young. Like they kind of make up their mind. I love the sumo wrestler.
I also feel like she talks about, in a way, it's a dimension of personality of like, for instance, like you, Lynn, you're like savage, but you also got that like unicorn glitter side of you. You know, it's kind of like there's a mix. There's women are complex, and there's like a mix of like so many parts of ourselves that, you know, some parts we show the world, some parts we have hidden. So I think they kind of like she speaks to that as well. It's like choose who you want to be, choose who you want to show the world, kind of thing. So like the fox or the bear. I guess the bear has significance in some ways. Like the fox is like maybe sexy, sultry, and the bear
Yeah,
is
the
like
bear's
fluffy and cute.
cutesy and young like that. What's it? Aigu? No.
Oh yeah,
Aigu. I
egg,
can't even say that word.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. So
Yeah. Okay, you ready?
ready.
종이가 모든 한쪽을 골라 색안경에 비춰지는 거 이제 익숙하거든 나 당신 맘에 들고 싶어요 아주 살짝만 얇게 해도 돼요 나 당신 맘에 들고 싶어요 자기 머리 꼭대기 위에서 놀아도 돼요 어느 쪽이게 얼굴만 보면 몰라 손만 봐가는 표정을 짓는 일 아주 간단하거든 사실은 나도 몰라 애초에 나는 단 한 줄의 거짓말로 쓴 적이 없거든 여왕님 참 고민 참 고민 참 고민 여왕님 종이가 모든 한쪽을 골라 색안경에 비춰지는 거 이제 익숙하거든
Wow. You can see why she's a big star in Korea. She's the creativity just pours out of every MV that she does.
Oh, there's more. She's so freaking cute.
She is so damn cute. Oh, I love her so much. And her voice in that was incredible. She did such a good job with that. You know?
I like that song. As we were listening along there, it started to feel really familiar. Like it's a song I'd listened to multiple times, even though I'd never heard it before. And it
Yeah.
started to feel like the kind of song that I would just have playing while I'm working in here.
Yeah.
So I
Exactly.
definitely think it has to go on a playlist because it felt so familiar to me. So it usually means it's a song I would really like.
Now we've got 3 different playlists we're gonna have. So we've got
I feel
well, we
like
do have
making
some
playlist. What are you on?
I mean, it could go in the summer vibes playlist because it is pretty summery, so it could go
Yeah,
on
it is.
that.
Yeah, that could totally go in the summer. Or it could go on the. We've still not created our exercise playlist.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Lean and Loo exercise playlist that you can put on and do random stuff.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know if I could exercise to that song as much. Maybe if I was just doing weights.
See, that would work for me on my trampoline, probably.
Yeah, I probably would. We need to
Like
add that in.
Child Lean has a trampoline.
So, Lean, when you're editing this, create the playlists. Otherwise, I'll check when I'm doing the subtitles and make sure they're done and
I
created.
will do.
So,
Note to self: Lean, play this song while on a trampoline.
it is a fun trampoline song. No, I
I
love
also
that.
have my yoga set. I can swing in my. Do serious exercise in my sail. I haven't done a single piece of exercise in that. Just pointing out, we literally just swing in it.
Well, I've been good with my exercise. Every second day I'm exercising, so that's good. So,
I have the intention to do it, and then I get into the yoga sail, and then I just swing in it, and then that's it. And then I just swing for ages, and I'm like, "Oh, that was a good workout."
my problem is chocolate. Like, I end up going down the road to the 7-Eleven and buying an ice cream or a chocolate like every second day. And I'm like, I got into a habit now, and I'm like, stop it. Stop.
My problem is food. Just food.
Just food.
All food.
Oh,
I made kimchi stew yesterday for lunch. And I was like, I'm going to be good. I'm going to have a lunch, and then I'm not going to have any snacks because kimchi stew always fills you up and you don't like feel hungry for ages. And then I'm going to wait and have a dinner, and it's going to be something substantial, and I'm not going to eat more. I had kimchi stew, and then 20 minutes later, I had another kimchi stew. And then 20 minutes later, I was like, I should put that in the fridge so I don't keep touching it. And I kept eating it as I was on the way to the fridge. So I had like 3 lunches. And I still had dinner. So see, my problem is food.
Food in general. Yeah, exactly. So I know. I've got to try and get more creative with my vegetarian stuff that I'm eating. I'm not vegetarian, guys, but I feel like the meat in America is so unhealthy at the moment. So I'm like, and I'll move to Korea and eat meat. But right now I'm staying off of like a lot of, like I'll eat meat like once every 2 weeks or so, but I won't go out of my way to cook meat. So at the moment, so.
I don't really eat a lot of meat anymore, but
No.
mostly when I do, it's just chicken or pork.
Yeah, I just like I've watched so many and seen so much research about processed meat products in America linked to cancer, and I've just had cancer, so I'm trying to stay away. Although sugar is not great for me either. So, but
See, I'm lucky. I live in Scotland, and our local meat butcher's stuff comes from local farms and is not
yeah,
processed in any way, thankfully.
exactly. That's it. That's it. Like if I live in another place, I'll gladly eat it. But well, that was fun, guys. We really enjoyed that, and yeah, IU is such a vibe. I love her so much.
Yes, I love
Humor
her.
and her attitude and everything. So
I still have my little notelet for the IU song line that is going in as my next tattoo.
to tell you the truth, like I have quite a few IU songs now on my playlist, and I secretly am fangirling her so much at the moment. Like
not
I've played.
You're telling like 2,000 followers.
I'm like fully fangirling her. I like yesterday listened to at least 3 IU songs on the way to the store, and I was like, oh, she's so cool. I love her so much. So
Well, my tattoo is going to be in Korean. After thinking about it for ages and thinking of getting it in English, it was like it would look so much cooler in Korean.
I agree.
Because I've already got a Japanese tattoo, so I may as well get a Korean one somewhere.
Yeah. So you figure it out somewhere. Put it in somewhere. That would be so cool, especially with the hand-drawn heart. I think that would be so much fun. Star.
I'm a star. Okay.
You got to show me your star when you draw it.
It'll look like it's been drawn by a 2-year-old, which
That's what it's supposed to look like.
that's what I'm going to tell them anyway. Like, it's meant to look like that. That wasn't a toddler that drew that. That was me.
Exactly. Oh, thanks, guys. That was so much fun. We loved that. And yeah, we are enjoying our IU journey, and we will catch you on the next one.
Annyeong.
Annyeong.
You did a good job, Leanie.
Please don't.
Hey, fan bears. So fluffy.
What
so
is
cute.
actually wrong
You
with
ready?
you? You're
Dance
such a
dance.
freak.
Dance dance.
System failure.
Lean, sarang hey.
Ew.